North Korea, the Christmas you'll never see. Ever wonder what happens when a country just refuses to acknowledge Christmas? Welcome to North Korea. While most of the world celebrates the holiday, in Pyongyang, it's just another day. The government has outlawed any public displays of Christmas. There's no tree, no decorations, and definitely no Christmas carols. Why? The regime views it as a foreign holiday, an influence of the West that undermines their control. Anyone caught celebrating can be punished severely, and the government pushes its own state-run holidays instead. Imagine a whole country pretending Christmas never existed. That's North Korea. Saudi Arabia banned Christmas in the land of the desert. In Saudi Arabia, Christmas isn't just uncelebrated, it's illegal. As a strict Islamic country, public festivities related to any non-Muslim holiday are banned. No Christmas trees, no gift giving, and don't even think about playing jingle bells. The law prevents any foreign holiday from taking root. Expats who try to celebrate quietly face huge fines or even deportation. This is a place where celebrating Christmas is seen as a threat to the country's religious values, turning a global tradition into an underground event. If you're in Riyadh for Christmas, you're on your own. Somalia, Christmas in a war zone. In war-torn Somalia, Christmas is a luxury few can afford. Amid constant conflict and a struggling economy, celebrating Christmas is simply not on the radar. With Al-Shabaab militants controlling parts of the country, any holiday is a dangerous endeavor. Even if Christmas celebrations happened, they would be drowned out by the sound of gunfire and bombings. Somalia's long history of instability means that the holiday's Christian roots are largely forgotten. The world moves on. But in Somalia, Christmas is just another day of survival, hidden in the shadows of chaos. Pakistan, the Christmas that's not allowed. In Pakistan, Christmas is technically a holiday for the country's small Christian minority, but don't expect any widespread celebrations. Public displays are minimal, and Christians face intense scrutiny. The religious tensions between Muslims and Christians make any Christmas cheer feel out of place. In 2013, a bombing at a church in Peshawar during a Christmas service killed over 80 people. This tragic event only made the holiday feel more dangerous. Though Christians hold on to their traditions, the larger society barely notices. Christmas in Pakistan is quieter, marked by fear rather than joy. Afghanistan. When Christmas meets Taliban rule, Afghanistan isn't the kind of place where Christmas is welcomed with open arms, especially under the Taliban's rule. The government imposes strict Sharia law, which forbids any public celebration of non-Muslim holidays. Christmas is seen as foreign and irrelevant. Under the Taliban, any attempt at Christmas celebrations would be shut down, as was the case with other religious festivities. With Afghanistan already grappling with war, poverty, and oppression, the holiday is left unmarked. For most Afghans, Christmas has no place in a country still recovering from decades of conflict. India, the Christmas that gets the cold shoulder. India may be home to a diverse range of religious groups, but Christmas isn't universally embraced. While it's a national holiday, not all states or communities observe it, especially in rural areas. In parts of India, there are anti-Christian sentiments, with Christmas seen as an unwanted import from the West. The holiday is most widely celebrated in Christian-majority regions like Goa, but outside of those areas, it's more about shopping sales than religious observance. For many, Christmas is just a break from the grind, not a time for joy or reflection. China, a silent Christmas under control. China's government isn't particularly fond of Christmas, and it's not for any religious reason. In fact, Christmas has become a commercialized event, more about shopping than celebrating Christ's birth. But don't be fooled. Public displays of Christmas are carefully controlled. The Communist Party views it as a foreign influence, and anything too Western can be shut down. Local governments sometimes ban Christmas decorations, especially in schools or government buildings, under the guise of promoting Chinese traditions. Christmas here is about business, not belief, and it's celebrated quietly, with surveillance always present. Russia, the Grinch who hates Christmas. Christmas in Russia was once a vibrant tradition, but under the Soviet Union, it was completely banned. After the fall of the USSR, the holiday tried to make a comeback, but the Russian Orthodox Church had already shifted the focus to the New Year, which had been celebrated instead. Today, the official Russian holiday is New Year's Eve, not Christmas. In fact, some Russians view Christmas as a foreign tradition and prefer to focus on the New Year celebrations. It's less about religious observance and more about a time to drink, eat, and party, making Christmas seem almost irrelevant. Iran, banning Christmas to protect the faith. In Iran, Christmas is hardly a holiday. It's a forbidden spectacle. The Islamic Republic bans any public celebration of non-Islamic holidays, and Christmas is at the top of the list. Iranian Christians still celebrate privately, but it's a quiet affair, kept out of the public eye. Any public recognition of Christmas could result in fines or worse. This ban stems from the government's desire to protect the Islamic faith and prevent outside influences. Christmas might survive in small underground circles, but in Iran, it's mostly erased from the public consciousness. Malaysia, Christmas in the shadows. In Malaysia, Christmas is legal but heavily monitored. The country's delicate balance between religious groups means that Christmas celebrations, while allowed, come with certain restrictions. Christmas displays, including decorations and festivities, are often subject to local government approval, and public expressions of Christian faith can be seen as controversial. The majority Muslim population tends to ignore the holiday, while the Christian minority celebrates in private. Christmas here doesn't have the freedom it enjoys in other parts of the world. Instead, it's constrained and kept in the shadows. Sudan, where Christmas is a dangerous affair. In Sudan, Christmas isn't just underappreciated, it's often dangerous. The Christian minority in Sudan has long faced persecution, and public celebrations of Christmas have been heavily restricted. During the regime of Omar al-Bashir, Christmas was almost entirely erased from the public sphere. Churches were attacked, and the government actively suppressed anything related to the holiday. Even today, Christians celebrate in secret, fearing government crackdowns. What should be a time of joy becomes an act of resistance, a battle to keep Christmas alive in a country that would rather forget it. Yemen, Christmas. Under siege. Yemen is a country torn apart by war, where Christmas doesn't even register on most people's minds. With a humanitarian crisis and civil war raging for years, celebrating Christmas would feel out of touch. Christianity has always been a minority religion in Yemen, and after years of conflict, public Christmas celebrations have become practically non-existent. The country's complex religious and political landscape ensures that Christmas is not just ignored, it's erased. Any Christian trying to celebrate is putting themselves at risk in a nation that has forgotten the meaning of peace. And that's a wrap on the countries where Christmas is either ignored, banned, or barely recognized. It's crazy how some places around the world treat this holiday so differently, right? If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss an intense story like this. Also, let us know in the comments which country or holiday you want us to explore next. We're all about uncovering the unexpected, so share your thoughts, and we'll see you in the next video. Until then, stay curious and keep questioning the world.